Breakfast Club.
In with us live, Gary Marino from the Million Calorie March. This man is walking from Florida to Boston.
That's right.
So why a walk?
Why a walk?
Yeah.
I didn't think I could run it. No.
I know, right?
How are you?
Oh, there he is. Good.
How's it going over there, Gary?
Oh, it's going great, Kelly. I'm here. I'm humbled and I'm winded.
He walked through 12 states, 150 pounds, and 26 pairs of sneakers.
He called it the Million Calorie March, and here he is, Gary Marino. Gary is also the author of Big and Tall Chronicles. Gary, good to have you.
Hey, good afternoon.
One of the chapters in this section is post-traumatic stretch disorder. So
It's a real disease, you know. I invented it.
you did.
What happens
and you
is
suffer from it.
You go through something emotional, you head for the Ben & Jerry's. Come on. And while we're on the subject of Ben & Jerry's,
Yes.
shouldn't they come up with ice cream flavors for the emotion you're going through?
Maybe they could.
Studies show that most people eat ice cream when they're feeling emotional. How about a little financial crunch, a little
Financial crunch.
little emotional cripple ripple? Come on.
I love it.
How far would you go for a cause you believe in?
At one point, you weighed 400 pounds.
Well, I was 397.
397.
Let's not get crazy.
You are the heart and soul of this movie, Gary.
Well, thank you.
You're a star.
It's 98 minutes of pure therapy for you.
I'm amazed that you actually lost 150 pounds.
I'm amazed that I gained 150 pounds.
And he is one charismatic individual. He really is the heart and soul of that film.
How much weight has your county lost? Check it out at millionpoundmeltdown.com.
Strip you down here.
All right, fine.
But Gary, you look like you're in really good shape.
Well, thank you. I'm in actually deceptively good shape for a man of size.
He's from Boston. He's from Boston, and so he's got the great Boston accent.
And I'm 100% Italian, so we'll be sending out transcripts of the interview afterwards. Don't you think?
Gary, the Million Pound Meltdown is off to an amazing start.
No doubt about it, Kerry. People are losing weight and on their way to winning $1,000.
And it's not too late to join. Register at millionpoundmeltdown.com.
$1,000 prizes and your health. When was this when I was 400 pounds?
You're not eligible. Join the Million Pound Meltdown.
Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins now merging. It sounds like a threat. Talk about two great tastes that taste great together, folks. Basically, an ice cream sundae that you suck through a straw. Here's an idea next, folks. What about the coffee colonic?
Now, what's the deal? You've lost 150 pounds.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago, I was 397 pounds,
Wow.
or a Super Bowl party away from 400, as I like to say. And do you know what the #1 vegetable that we eat is these days? French fries. Oh yeah. I read the book.
It's not a vegetable.
Well, it's not when they're done with it. That's for sure.
Where exactly are you?
Oh, you want to know where I am, Reach? Edwin. No pun intended. Give me a wide shot.
Oh, he's Washington, D.C.
We're doing a march on Washington, D.C., but it's a peaceful one, Reach. We're a peaceful people.
I was on Kelly Ripa. I was on Regis and Kelly.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah. And Kelly, very attracted to me. And she... Regis is
How
there
about
like-
Regis?
Regis was like the father of the bride. She breaks away and gives me a big hug. And I don't realize this at the time, but I embrace Kelly Ripa, who's like the size of a Hummel. And my left leg goes up like a movie from the 50s. Right? And I don't... My friends are at home throwing stuff at the TV. Like, what is he doing? What is he, Rock Hudson, Doris Day now? I've never lived it down. I look like, I mean, her and Regis Philbin.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I look like Chewbacca next to these two. They are the smallest people I've ever seen.
Here's a question. The cakes you make, what kind of cake?
Red velvet.
Red velvet, what's in there?
Pineapple. Always
very
fattening.
That's what I'm talking about.
German chocolate.
German chocolate?
Homemade icing.
Who taught you such an evil thing? I'd just like to point out to the sponsors that I've not touched this cake in any way.
How was the experience of being on Regis and Kelly compared to here this morning?
Yes.
Was it?
Oh,
I mean, huh?
I've peaked. Where do I go from here? Really?
Here he comes.
On 67th Street.
Please welcome Gary Marino.
Here's his book. It's called Big and Tall Chronicles, The Adventure of a Lifelong Food Addict. So now the next leg of the journey is up to Boston?
Up to Boston, yeah.
When do you expect to arrive there?
Around July 17th.
July 17th?
If I catch a tailwind.
And you'll probably lose a few more pounds with that, right?
I hope so. I'm not done yet. I went out to one of the steak places in Wilkes-Barre last night. The waitress comes over, and I said, I'll have the grilled vegetables on the side, absolutely no butter, with an attitude. She goes, well, sir, do you have a reaction to butter? I said, yeah, it makes me fat. Earlier, you had something in your pocket there you were eating. What was that? Where'd it go? I know it's here.
Pecan pie. I hit it. See? I hit it. This is because you walked up. That's going to be my breakfast.
This is breakfast.
This is the problem with America. Total fat, 17 grams. Cholesterol, 45 milligrams.
Isn't that great? 45 cholesterol.
And your body reeks nothing from this. Have we mentioned that?
Nothing.
So what I'd like you to do, if nothing else, for me, try to come up with a healthier breakfast. Nuts, yogurt, bananas.
Okay.
Because I'm worried about you.
I will. I'll give this to Charlie when he's
Sleep apnea. You know, I had obstructive sleep apnea.
Yeah.
The one where you have to wear the Darth Vader mask.
Right, yeah.
I was 32 years old. I'm like, I don't want to go to bed with a Darth Vader mask unless my wife comes in with the Princess Leia Cinnabon. You know what I mean? I got you with that, huh?
When Gary came up with his idea to run the marathon, I just kind of rolled my eyes once again.
You've never seen three guys who look more like spectators in your life, have you? For me, you know, it's a different race. I never, in a million years, thought I would try something like this. I can do anything. We have no illusions about it. The winner will be shaved, showered, have his check cashed, and be on the plane home before we ever hit the finish line. Charleston, Monk's Corner, Andrews, Goldsboro, Wilson. Life is good on the 1,000,000 Calorie March.